Over the course of the past several months, the world has watched as unarmed black men and women have had their lives taken at the hands of police and vigilantes. These events and all that has transpired after them have brought me back to my own childhood and the decisions that my parents made about raising a black boy in America.
I'm still a baby with a baby, mama looking at me crazy. Running from the police, I ain't seen the nigga lately. I ain't thinking about him, I ain't even made a payment. Took a couple fumbles till I realized that ain't shaking. Did a little time thinking that made me a soldier. All that time away, but my seat is getting older. I ain't even showed a nigga how to tie his shoes. All he ever seen from me is whipping up that ooze. All he ever seen was daddy busting down a brick. All he ever seen was daddy loading up a clip. All he ever seen was daddy calling moms a bitch. Bumping bitches ain't shit, thinking how to get rich. Wish I would've showed my dog how to be a man. Wish I would've had more patience and understand. I made it out, but that don't mean he gotta go through it. Now he at it with it, how the hell I tell him don't do it?
Son, I'm sorry, but you can't act the same as your white friends. You can't pretend to shoot guns. You can't run around in the dark. You can't hide behind anything other than your own teeth. I know now how scary you must have been. Always keep your hands where they can see them. Don't move too quickly. Take off your hood when the sun goes down. My parents raised me and my siblings in an armor of advice.
38 with a grown baby, world going crazy. My son's an optimistic driller, nothing really phased me. Grew up hella fast, he ready to make a baby. How the hell I'ma look at him crazy? When he was trying to ride a bike, I was pulling overnights, thinking money will make up for lack of oversight. Thinking I throw $1 at every fucking problem, but the time that I miss, I don't make up for shit. Wish I would've spent some time with that man. Show him how to properly play a hand. Show him when to use finesse versus muscle. Selling dope ain't the only hustle. Scared for my son's life in these streets. I ain't finna bury him, he gon' bury me. I made it out, that don't mean he gotta go through it. Now he at it with it, how the fuck I tell him don't do it?
All of my black friends were raised with the same message. The talk given to us when we became old enough to be mistaken for a nail ready to be hammered to the ground, when people made our melanin synonymous with something to be feared. But what does it do to a child to grow up knowing that you cannot simply be a child? That the whims of adolescence are too dangerous for your breath? That you cannot simply be curious? That you are not afforded the luxury of making a mistake? That someone's implicit bias might be the reason you don't wake up in the morning? But this cannot be what defines us. Because we had parents who raised us to understand that our bodies weren't meant for the backside of a bullet, but for flying kites and jumping rope and laughing until our stomachs burst. We had teachers who taught us how to raise our hands in class and not just to signal surrender. So when we say that Black lives matter, it's not because others don't. It's simply because we must affirm that we are worthy of existing without fear, when so many things tell us we are not. I want to live in a world where my son will not be presumed guilty the moment he is born, where a toy in his hand isn't mistaken for anything other than a toy.